Gunna, Drip Season 4 to be specific. Or DS4. Not to be surprised with like Dirty Sprite from Future. It's actually called DS4EVER.
Damn, so this one's forever.
Forever. All the songs are all lowercase names.
Okay. So this
Shout out
is
Baby
we're going
King.
for.
It's 19 tracks, 54 minutes, 54 seconds. Shout out 54. The number.
Good number.
Specifically.
It's a good number. Any good number 54?
It's about half of $1, which is actually what it costs to get a free shout out on this channel.
Oh.
If you send $1 to the Cash App,
Wow.
it's not a free shout out because it's $1, but you get a free shout out.
It's more or less free. It's
more or less free.
Come on. What are you gonna do with that dollar anyway?
It's a donation for a shout out.
Yeah.
$1 Cash Apps. What you know about Gunna?
So, Gunna has a lot of interesting history surrounding him.
He does indeed.
Legends say he may have been around since ancient Egypt or even further back, but they're not exactly sure. They've tried to carbon date him, just hasn't really given any conclusive answers yet.
It's because he's too famous. The scientists can't get to him now. The
Exactly.
security is keeping them away.
Yeah, so Gunna, you know, he's a
But
really
yeah, he
interesting
has been
individual.
around since ancient times.
He's got a lot of mythology surrounding him.
He does. He does indeed have a ton of mythology. He's been in a lot of historical events.
If you've ever heard the story of Gilgamesh, I'm pretty sure he's Gilgamesh.
Great Gunna fact. There will be various Gunna facts throughout this video.
They'll be sprinkled in.
Sprinkled in.
You know he likes sprinkles, so it's perfect.
It's a staple of the channel, the Gunna facts. If you've watched the videos, it's a recurring thing.
Shout out the guy that commented that we were roasting Gunna.
Yeah, actually, I gotta actually pull out his name to shout him out.
We weren't roasting Gunna. We were just telling the facts that we've heard.
Be Renegades.
Be Renegades?
Be Renegades. Shout out you. Because we're not roasting him. We're just telling the world about the story of Gunna.
Things
I feel like
you should
people
know.
I feel like people aren't aware of Gunna and his contributions to history. Human
has
history.
quite a lot.
And the evolution of mankind. A lot of it has to do with Gunna. So we're gonna let you know throughout this album. Hopefully he touches on some of this in the album. He talks about some of his stories.
Some of his history.
Yeah, we'll see. What do you know about Gunna's music? Well, let's talk about it from that side too.
Lil Baby and Young Thug.
You know him from songs like that? You've never listened to a project?
No.
Alright. I've listened to a little bit of Gunna before in my time. I want to see if I can name drop. Like, I've listened to 1-0 is fire. That was the last album. Dripper John 2, Drip Harder, Drip Season 3. I haven't listened to the other ones. But I've listened to all those, which is like his main stuff. So I've listened to most of Gunna stuff. I'm a pretty big fan of Gunna. I like him.
Yeah.
Can't say much about, like, he's very... Yeah, like Lil Baby, Young Thug, he's in that genre,
category.
But he makes hits. The songs are catchy. He talks about nonsense, but...
You go into Gunna expecting Mozart.
I want flows. I want good beats. I want good auto-tune. Solid melodies. Some nice features. That's all I can ask for on a Gunna project.
Which famous composer was the deaf one?
Mozart, I think.
Was it Mozart?
It's gotta be, right? Or Beethoven. It's Beethoven.
Beethoven. Fun fact, Gunna fact.
Gunna
Beethoven couldn't hear any of his music, so he had Gunna listen to the compositions after he wrote them and let Beethoven know if they were good or not.
Oh. I've actually heard that Gunna was the one ghostwriting for Beethoven.
It's possible too, and Beethoven just kind of got
And then
the clout.
Beethoven just got the clout, yeah. I heard that Gunna was a very
Interesting.
behind-the-scenes guy in that.
We'll have to delve deeper into that.
Yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
to do some research into the...
We're gonna make like a 3-hour-long video on Gunna's history one day.
Just gonna cover every event in human history. I mean, shit, who do you think built the pyramids?
Only one man could lift those rocks.
Precisely.
Gunna. Private Island, first song. Gunna.
Shout out Epstein. Hope you're doing good, bro.
This song's actually about him being on the island with Epstein. Private Island, it's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's referencing. 'Cause he was on the island with Epstein.
I think he built the island.
I actually think it was Gunna's island, and Epstein just took the fall.
Don't sue us, it's a joke.
Private Island, Gunna. Wheezy out of here. I'm expecting a lot of guitars.
Wheezy's not out of here, he's in here.
We've been over this.
Come on, Wheezy.
Come on, Wheezy. You gotta get honest.
I'm just kicking it with a baddie, smoking on the exotic. Yes. And then I run and look at me now, I used to sell narcotics. Yes. Can sell it hoe, had to break it down, but now it's all profit. Y'all like advice, but I know this life just ain't for everybody. I done heard too many times, you can't get rich with no one else. Told the shorty if she might, just promise me you keep it solid. You know, bitches talk, but you with a boss, we keep our business private. Ain't never put you on a private island.
Damn, he really flowed on that.
That was a good first track.
He got in his bag a little bit on that.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
really flowing on that beat. I fuck with that.
with the whole Ghislaine Maxwell thing, he's probably pretty sad that she got locked
Yeah.
up. You know, who
Yeah,
is it?
no. And he's saying that he never fucked her on the island.
Yeah.
So that's gotta be what he's talking
She's
about.
low-key bad as fuck, so I feel bad for
Yeah.
bro.
How old is she? Like
Shit, I don't know.
50, 60?
She got some big ass doinkers though, I'll tell you that.
Doinkers! At the beginning, I wasn't really fucking with that flow, but as it got into the beat, I felt like he was really he started to ride it a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know how. In the beginning, I felt like he was a little bit off on the beat, but then he started to really flow on it. It was nice.
If it goes on the shuffle, I won't skip it.
That's how I'm feeling. It's a nice vibe playlist song.
Definitely. Short, sweet, cool.
This next song actually got a lot of like. He kept tweeting out shit about it on Twitter.
Really?
About Pushin P and BMP. Like, did you see some of those tweets?
No, but I saw a lot of shit on TikTok about a Future verse that's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, apparently Future says some nonsense.
It's pretty
That's actually,
funny,
yeah,
though.
I saw that line.
Yeah.
But, and he kept tweeting out shit like, keeping it real in real life is P.
Whatever that means.
Being real off the internet is P. Like, just shit like that is P. So this song, we're gonna learn about what being P is like.
Alright, let's hear it.
It's gotta be like a real one, you know what I mean? But I don't know why it's gotta be P. Well, maybe we'll figure it out.
Hopefully he explains it.
Actually, Gunna fact, Gunna was actually the first man to ever pee.
Oh yes, of course. Naturally being the first man to ever live.
Yeah, he was actually Adam in the Adam and Eve story.
We don't know who Eve was yet, but we have some working theories.
We do. We are working on it.
We'll get back to that in a later
I
date.
do think it might be Yaya Mayweather, but
That'd be wild. So essentially you're saying Youngboy is either Cain or Abel.
yes.
Wow. And then he fucked his mom?
Pushin P by Gunna. Future, Young Thug too.
Future's on this one too?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, push a P, turn me up.
Hey, turn me up.
Turn me up,
I got
P.
I'm turning them up.
You said it. You gotta do it.
Corners in the paddock, get my piece. I'm pushing P. We don't want no peace.
Okay, I like it.
Got a spot across the spot. Jeff with peace. Drop the dot and never.
Oh, I love back to back. I love it.
Oh.
This is the part.
She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push P.
That's so
Push
funny.
P.
It works though.
It's Future. You can say whatever you want.
President, count president. Push P. Portuguese on her knees.
Hey.
On a P. Push P. I just fucked a cup of water.
You just fucked a cup of water.
I did that.
Your whole endorsement.
Wait, bro, I gotta pause it for a second. They are in the studio just having the time of their life
I
making
was
this
thinking
song.
the exact
Yeah.
same thing. Like,
They're-
this had to be such a fun
Bro,
ass
when
day.
Young Thug came on the fucking song, he was literally just mumbling, and he laughed, and he's like, ah, and then he just started rapping.
I just fucked a cup of water. I did.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the beginning of fucking Future or
Thugger?
Thug's verse, because that shit's funny as fuck. He's just mumbling, and he goes, yeah, and then he just starts his verse.
Oh fuck.
Bro, that shit was so fucking funny. Oh my god.
It's pretty fire though.
Okay, about a P, not a pill.
Hey, come on.
That's
Push
awesome.
P. 3 P's, popcorn, push. Push.
No idea what it means, but it's fire, so I don't really give a shit.
My only guess could be Perks, because in the middle of the one thing he said he's popping P. And then he said like 3 P's or some shit.
Maybe P is just like a thing for anything. Could be pussy, perks,
Oh, it could just
like
be anything.
all encompassing.
Oh,
you know.
all the P's, you know, all the things. Yeah.
Exactly.
That song's actually gas though.
No, you
I love
really
the back
can't
to
go
back. I love
wrong.
the back to back on the chorus too.
Oh, that shit was
Just
awesome.
Gunna
yeah.
and Future going back to back with the Pushin P, because it's simple, but since they're doing a back to back, it's not bad.
Any song that Gunna, Future, and Young Thug make, there's no way it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, no, that
know?
beat was also crazy. Next song is called Poochie Gown.
What the fuck?
Bro, I saw someone actually screenshotted this and posted this song in their story, And I just read the name. I was like, what the fuck is Poochie Gown?
I guess Gunna's gonna explain
I
it
think only Gunna can name a song Poochie Gown.
and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see, actually. We'll see if he gets away with it. Don't want to talk too soon. He might not get away with it. Poochie Gown. Southside.
All facts.
And Metro?
What's
That's
that?
crazy.
No rap cut. Yeah. I got a bad bitch in my penthouse right now. She Poochie gown, ready to get piped down. That's 900,000 kids. I get
Right to the point.
Know where we going down. Money stretch 1,000 miles. I can't fuck with Freddie Gibbs.
Can't fuck with Freddie Gibbs.
Wild. Freddie Gibbs is fire.
Do you see they had beef?
Yeah. It's the weirdest beef ever, bro.
That was the one line, I guess.
Two guys on like the opposite spectrum of the fucking whole music shit. It's like Logic having beef with Young, like Lil Pump or some shit. Just weird.
For real, it's really weird.
That was the perfect length before it got annoying.
Yeah, no, all these songs I feel like are the perfect length. So like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. But
Yeah,
that man
no.
just flowed on that though.
That makes sense considering Gunna invented like sex and all that.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I
Yeah.
get. He really is delving into like his origin story, I guess, on this
Just
album.
in an abstract way. He's not
Yeah.
directly taking credit for it.
Exactly, because he doesn't
Being
want to be
humble.
too upfront about it, because then like all the governments of the world are gonna come against him.
Yeah.
So he needs to be very subtle about it,
We
because it's
don't
like
want him
insider
to get locked
information.
up in Guantanamo Bay.
Exactly.
That's not ideal.
Yeah, he needs to stay out making music for the streets.
Exactly.
But that man was just flowing on that though.
It was good.
That was crazy.
Good banger, bro.
Yeah, nah, that man could flow on anything.
He could.
He got that. Yeah, he said he's rich because he's melodic. He ain't wrong.
True.
He said it in the song. The next song is Mop with Young Thug. Thugger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm fucking that bitch in the pants. I'm fucking that bitch in the pants. I fucked a little bitch on the couch. I'm fucking all over the house. She said nutted all over her face. And now she look like a cow. Let's
Now
go.
she look like a Wait.
Monica,
I nutted all over her face. Now she looked like a cow? The fuck does that mean?
Bro.
I nutted all over her face. Mop. And now she looked like a cow. Mop.
I like how every time we hear a Young Thug feature, there's something that makes us have to pause the song in the middle of it.
It's literally always something.
Bro, he just be saying some fuck shit. But it sounds good, though.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's funny.
Yeah,
but
it is. It just, God, I love it.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, what the fuck?
they dropped a bitch off on the south. I nutted all over her face. And now she look like a cow. Let's go to Sandra Pay. This bitch about to spring out the house. Monica Lewinsky. Pass me your friend's ski. I did a spin ski. Call Click Code and polish.
he's
Go
falling.
for your stylist. Thought that she vibe at the highest, so we in cahoots with that pilot. That little bitch you cupping is cute, but her little cooch got high mileage. Go Brandon, she still go to college. She pulling up big Billy B, cause she's out. She ate the whole dick, she a goblin. You the reason we call
She
me
a
mom.
goblin.
You the reason I'm losing my sock.
She a goblin.
I took the M out of her mouth. I took the T out of the top. She sucking my dick with a towel. You know she got stickity slop.
She's sucking my
Tell her
dick
something,
with a
make it
towel.
I won't never
You
tell
know
her
she
to
got
stop. She said
slickety slop.
You took the worst out of my mouth. I took the bitch out of her counter. I know that I love her face. And now
Says
she
it
look like a
again.
cow. Let's go to Sergio Pay. This bitch running sprint out the house. Let's get chance. Run this for the passenger pan. I
Bro,
need
we
to
just
come
going
up
off.
with the land. Go round and bounce into
Yeah,
the
Gunna's-
sand.
Gunna's
They players,
eating
they love when we playing. We paying, they repping the brand. Baby, my bitch don't clean with no hands. My shirt got a stain, but I can't complain. She said ain't no teeth on your cup. You took the words right out
She
my
said
mouth.
ain't no teeth
I
on
took
the
bitch
cock.
out
You
of
took
her
the words right out my
They dropped
mouth.
the bitch off on the south. I know that I love her face. And
This
now
chorus
she
is
look like a
absurd.
cow. Let's go to Sergio Pay. This bitch running sprint out the house.
Okay. I was confused for a second.
It's just that's the chorus of the song.
That's wild.
Yeah, Doug just says the chorus 3 times or something. That song, the first verse, Gunna destroyed it.
Oh, no, you just
That
kept
flow
going,
was
bro.
absurd.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
He ate that first verse. That whole song is gas though.
Did you say that on purpose? He ate that?
No, but
Come on,
I didn't
bro.
say it on purpose.
Ugh.
Oh my god. You thought I was playing, bro? Come on.
Thought I was playing.
21 Savage. 21. This is actually really weird.
21
Some of these
Savage.
songs say like featuring in the title, and some of them just don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like this one doesn't say featuring Chris Brown in the title.
That's weird.
This one before didn't say featuring Future in the title, and this one doesn't say featuring 21 Savage in the title.
That's weird.
But the other ones say featuring the artist in the title.
Yeah. You know how 21 Savage is British?
Yeah.
Gunna actually started the entire British Empire back in the day.
yeah, obviously.
You know, he kind of led them to conquest the entire world.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
It was the start of his long political career.
Very, very long political career. It's still going on, actually, currently.
Yeah, it's just under wraps.
On there.
He was in the British shit for a long time until he switched sides in the Revolutionary War.
He's crazy, bro. He switched up on gang.
The whole Tea Party accident, he really had no choice.
Yeah, well, then he just slurped up all the tea out of the harbor, so that's fine.
See, that's what you think. It wasn't actually thrown into the harbor. The harbor was a metaphor for a gun in his stomach.
Holy shit.
If you think about it.
I didn't even think about it like that. All right, thought I was playing.
Stay woke.
Gunna, 21 Savage.
Oh yeah, that's it.
This fan hell trapper really. What the fuck these niggas thought?
Ooh.
What the fuck you pussies must have thought that I
Nice.
was playing. Must have thought he couldn't get caught. They buried that boy in the sand. Damn. What the fuck these niggas thought?
That's his fire.
Grave digger, B4L, I'm a main nigga. 21. Say they twins, throw they body in the same river. Oh God. Never took my tail, I went to war with real killers. Pussy, I'm your wifey surgeon, dog. I give a lip fillers. Pussy, SF90 cost an M. Dunk this Glock,
Cut out
I
the
get
beat
that
for
kill.
that.
Sipping on pimp juice, watch my brim. We just count money for fun now. It's been hell trapper bullets,
don't
it's
miss,
an
bro.
AK in my hand.
Bro,
I
don't know if Gunna and 21 have ever had a song together, but it's a perfect duo. Because they both have like that whisper kind of flow.
Yeah, it's great, man.
You know what I'm saying?
21 Savage is fucking awesome. As we were saying, 21 don't miss.
He don't.
And every feature he's
That
on
feature
is
was
fucking
crazy.
phenomenal.
But that song was just perfectly made for 21 Savage and Gunna to just destroy. That beat was insane though. Mike Will did his shit on that. Those stops in that beat. The stops when he said pussy was actually so fire.
Yeah,
And all the other
fillers.
stops, all the stops, and then his fucking ad libs are just. And then the one stop,
Yep, shit.
I don't know what the fuck they thought that I was playing.
The little sound effects. The little knife thing was fire too.
Yeah, like that. I give him a slice or something. And did the knife sound effect.
Awesome, good song.
That's the 21 Savages use that in like other shit. So that's like.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I fuck with it because it was on the 21 Savage song.
That's like his thing. I feel
Yeah.
like.
But it was during Gunna's verse, so that's why it was like unexpected, so it's fire.
Exactly.
The next song's got Kodak.
Hey, free him.
How you did that?
How you did that?
How you did that?
Let's see how we did that.
How you did that?
Let's see how we did
How
that.
you did that?
Let's see how we did that.
Is this Kodak asking Gunna? Or Gunna asking Kodak? Because Gunna like
Man.
knows everything.
I would think it's Kodak.
I'd assume it's Kodak,
asking
yeah.
Gunna.
Yeah, because
No.
Gunna like knows everything in the world.
Considering Gunna, made the entire Florida culture because he found the fucking state.
Yeah, literally. He
He discovered
literally
it.
was the leader of the Seminole Indians back in the day.
Probably also had a hand in their genocide. We won't talk about that.
Again, he switched up on gang, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, it's controversial.
How you did that?
Say
Run it back, Herbo.
Run it back, Turbo.
Say Gunna one up.
Shell catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track
It
out
was
liquor
Kodak
when you
asking.
take off, how you did that?
You
Understandable.
put switches on all your blickies, how you did that? You better tell
Gunna's
us
asking
legit, how you did that?
I seen that duck turn to a Louis, how you did that? Man, and on your host. Matt Black, me back seat, bitch, I'm too rich to drive a road. Pop my shit like plumber, man, gunning down the flesh. I'm gon' ball out summer, just all grinding for a month. Ayy, pull up, hop out, dump, shell catch up on the AR, how you did that? Track out lift up when you take off, how you did that? Closet, why you did that?
We're both floating on that, man.
Yeah, Kodak did his thing too. That last verse by Kodak was gas. I love that flow.
I like his whole part in that. Kodak's voice is starting to grow on me quite a
Kodak's fire. I love Kodak.
bit. Definitely.
Fuck with that outro too.
Another good song.
Next song is Alotta Cake.
Horny.
Pirate type beat. Well, Gunna was a pirate back
Well,
in the day.
he was
so
Blackbeard.
Yeah, literally. So.
They had to whitewash him, of course, for history.
Well, that's why he was called Blackbeard, because he was black and he had a beard.
Just misconceptions.
Yeah, the misconceptions. They thought he had a big black beard. Yeah.
But it was actually just Gunna.
Yeah.
It just sounds like an ass shaking song.
Gotta start shaking ass in the back.
No, more backseat.
I'm giving your girl nut, she a cashew. Oh, let your hoe get the nut, she a cashew.
I got Versace bosses in every room. Cardiac, yeah. Pipes back, overweight, cannabis, meditate, overseas, out of state, a lot of speed, no brakes, low speed, BDK.
These 3-minute songs sound like they're like a minute and a half.
No, I was gonna say I really like the length. He's not overdoing it like some people have happened to do recently. Roddy Rich, you know.
Subtle.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really. My expectation is getting blown out right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I expected it to be just like good vibes and some bangers, so I'm satisfied so far.
Yeah, I thought that there'd be at least one song by now that I thought was like really like skip worthy and boring. But I like the energy on all these songs.
No, yeah, definitely.
I like what's coming. Yeah, like that last song I thought was gonna be the worst song. But then those flows near the middle just started to get like fun.
A lot of cake was iffy for me, but it was still fun.
But it was still,
song,
yeah, and it was 3 minutes long, and for me, it felt like a minute and a half. Like, it seemed quick.
Yeah.
I fuck with that song, still. But yeah, it's probably the worst one so far, but it's still good. So.
Like, if it just comes on and shuffle, you know, you could listen to it.
Exactly.
It's really my rating for, like, Gunna type music.
Yeah, understandable.
You know, like, you're not looking for a big, cohesive, crazy project.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of cohesive because it's all his style.
The sound, sonically, yes, but like.
But yeah, it's not like thematically. No. He's not talking about shit that like goes from the first song to the last album. It's, well, I guess technically he's talked about the same shit the whole time, but it's not like shit that's deep in any way.
Yeah, this is music to just be entertained by.
Yeah, music to drive around to.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the boys.
If you expect fucking Gunna knows what sells. Man has thousands of years of experience being alive. He invented money.
He literally invented music.
That too.
Like, everything.
He knows what he's doing.
He literally created the first fire.
Well, that one's up for debate. The wheel definitely Gunna. Fire, we're
Sliced
not positive. Bread? Sliced bread?
Sliced bread wasn't him, because he used to just eat the whole loaves.
Yeah, no, he never needed sliced bread.
Yeah, he never would slice the bread, because he would just eat the loaves.
The thing whole. Just
exactly,
in
you would
one
just
throw.
Like comically taking like baguettes and just shoving them down his throat.
Yeah, that France stage is really just a weird time in Gunna's life.
It was. The French Revolution, weird time in Gunna's life.
He was killing it with the guillotine though.
We ain't even gonna get there, bro. He was
Homie was slicing.
He was slicing, bro. Slicing heads off. Living wild. That's what he was doing during the French Revolution.
Every day we living life, up and down and shit, going through shit, going through changes, and, you know what I'm saying? Real life shit, you know.
Okay, I like that sample, whatever that is.
Hard on a nigga, I hardly show my feelings.
Getting in his bag now that we just started talking about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I be getting high and consistent, but you trying to show me different. Judging me for trying to whip it, I'm tired of the critics. But I can't cop, I ain't feel it, but this time I done did it. The dog didn't care who the rich is, I need to be admitted.
He's in his bag for this.
The song's good.
This is great.
Wanna know why the reason?
Said, must I repeat it? Then repeated it.
God damn, you spitting.
Another one, the perfect length. 2 short verses. That slaps.
I think that's my favorite song so far.
Yeah. That sample's insane.
That's nice, yeah.
Love it, baby.
Good sample, good material in the lyrics, good length. That is a perfect Gunna song right there.
I'm really liking this album. I think he did the perfect job for song length on this album.
No, really. So
Every
far,
single song so far to me,
killing it.
none of them have been too long or too short.
And the
most
features have
albums,
all
I
done their
feel like
fucking
there's
job,
songs
too.
I feel like, oh, that should have been longer. I'm angry. This should have been shorter. No, perfect.
Yeah, no, so far
He's
I'm
killing
really
this.
liking
This is a
man.
very, very, very good trap album right
This
now.
is my favorite album cover too of all the
This is a nice album cover. I love Drip Season.
all in this like series. I think the other ones are.
Well, yeah, the
kinda-
other ones are like corny, like the
Yeah.
older ones.
This one I really like though. It's simple.
I love Dripper John 2's album cover. It's him underwater with the umbrella.
Oh, that one's fucking.
He's like wearing like mad like designer with an umbrella
Yeah.
underwater. He actually took that picture underwater. Like he dressed up
I
in all that
believe
shit
it.
and went underwater. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he invented water, so it's only fair.
Oh yeah, like he actually water doesn't affect him.
No, he can swim under, not swim underwater. He can
Breathe.
breathe underwater. Of course, he can swim underwater. No shit.
He could swim underwater.
He's actually so dense because he's such like a straight Sigma male that he sinks right to the bottom.
Word. Yeah, he did have like a few years where he was living at the bottom of the ocean. I remember that time in
His
Atlantis.
Atlantis phase.
I remember his Atlantis phase. That was a
Yeah,
time.
Weird. We never know what happened to it.
The Gunna class in high school was crazy, man.
It really was, bro.
Good class.
More people should have taken it.
Yeah, it was weird that it was just me and you.
The Gunna history.
It was weird that it was just me and you in the class. We didn't have a teacher.
Definitely being taught by Mr. Gross, though.
No,
bullshit.
it's really weird though. We just didn't have a teacher. We were just sitting there studying Gunna by ourselves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was that the one where we were smoking the Gunna pack every day?
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
explains
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were smoking.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
Maybe. Well, you know, Gunna invented weed, so I think the good shit kind of just came with the class, and then
I gotcha. Yeah. So like we didn't even really need to like know. It just came to us.
yeah, no, realistically,
We smoked so much of it that Gunna's knowledge has been absorbed into our bodies.
Yes,
That's why we know
he
everything.
might have spliced his DNA into the strand of like.
So I
the Gunna
think
pack.
that whole entire class was just a dream that I had.
It could be, but I also had the exact same identical dream. So who's to say? Really?
January 7th, 2017.
Yeah, of course.
You know, Gunna actually failed an execution plot on Lil Baby.
Not to mention the Fidel Castro thing.
Oh, I
Tried
forgot about
like
the
8
whole.
times there.
I forgot
you know?
about the whole Fidel Castro thing.
It's a rough.
Oh my
rough
God.
week.
This is you and me, Gunna and Chloe.
Oh my God.
What type of
2 in a row.
what type of vibe did Gunna get into in the middle of this album?
Listen to what people say. I don't know about you and me. Get it out your mind, 'cause jealousy. And you don't know
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh my
what
God.
people say about you and me. They
These are
don't
the fucking 3-step hi-hats.
This is great. Those hi-hats are good.
I'll fuck you right, I will. Right, I will.
Gunna moaning and telling me he's gonna fuck me right. Let's go!
Crazy.
Right
right here.
The
drums are insane.
Damn, sure. She is not trifling. She from Tilted Towers for sure.
She's from Tilted Towers. Issa, fornication dedication playlist.
Facts.
Cosign.
No, true as a sign. That's nice. That's clean. That's really
That
clean.
song, oh my God. Those last 2 songs, he just got into a different, like,
Man,
complete different vibe.
it was fucking awesome though.
Oh my God.
2 great
Gunna.
songs.
What's going on here?
I respect it. Gonna do more.
He decided that since he was the inventor of music, he's actually gonna make like a nice cohesive project instead of the bullshit like rap that he's been doing.
Yeah, no, I like
He was
it.
just doing the rap to get money. Now he's doing it because he likes music.
Yeah, it only took him a few thousand years.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they say. It could be millions.
Yeah, we don't really know.
Never know.
He could predate the dinosaurs. Some people say that he was actually the meteor that took out the dinosaurs. He was shot down to Earth from
when
space.
he landed on Earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's when he took out the dinosaurs. But I don't know if that's really true.
I do think he's the start of human evolution. You know what I mean? The whole Adam thing.
Yeah,
But if
I
you
know
look
that
at
that's
it
true
through
for
a
a fact,
scientific
obviously.
lens, he's definitely the first human
Yeah, obviously.
to ever exist. It's just, it's a matter of when he
But
landed.
yeah, he may have existed before the meteor because I think there's a bunch of pictures of him riding dinosaurs back in the day that he took when he invented the camera.
In 8 million
Yeah.
BC.
But he just didn't give the camera to anyone else.
Yeah, no.
But there's pictures of him like riding dinosaurs and shit. Like I'm surprised he didn't use that at the album cover.
That one would have been cool. Him on the T-Rex.
Yeah, like
Maybe for the next album.
yeah, maybe.
Like you
I could
remember
definitely
the
see
movie
that.
Eternals?
Yeah.
The guy who
Shit
invents
movie.
things, I
Awful
think that's
movie.
just Gunna.
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's completely based on Gunna.
Well,
And,
all the
obviously
characters in the
they have to
MCU are all
change it.
based on Gunna in some way.
Oh yeah, they pick and choose certain traits from
Yeah,
his
yeah,
past.
obviously, yeah.
Captain America, Gunna.
Like all those Spider-Mans and shit. Like
Oh,
for
yeah.
Gunna's New York phase
100%.
when he was fighting crime in New York.
Yeah,
for that
fighting
little
Willem
bit.
Dafoe.
Yeah.
Just not the Green
No,
Goblin.
yeah,
Willem Dafoe.
literally Willem Dafoe. Yeah.
Willem Dafoe's a
Willem
crazy
Dafoe's not
motherfucker.
alive anymore. He's actually just a simulation that Gunna puts into the earth because
He
Willem
impaled
Dafoe's
himself
actually
with
dead.
his
Yeah.
glider,
Yeah.
2002 was a crazy year.
Man, it was great.
It was.
If only Gunna could have stopped 9/11. South to West by Gunna.
Bad.
This video's gonna be so good.
South to west, like the plane's gonna couldn't stop. We might have to cut that.
South to West, I can see it.
I'm in a mess, give up at a jet. I'm about to catch, I double the bed. My man is stretched, go south to the west. Learn the best, get home with a.
Yeah, I know.
Oops, I made a mess. G5 for the Jets. He's talking about 9/11 in the song
Jesus Christ.
when he didn't stop it. The planes were going south to west.
Oh, man. Why is he feeding into this?
Why is he feeding in?
I'm in a mess, give up at a jet.
And it sounds
I'm
like
about to catch, I
Usama.
double the bed. My man is stretched, go south to the
God.
west. Learn the best, get home with a
fuck,
check.
bro?
He done fucked up, put some dough on his head. Can't be knocked down, left the nut on the lens. When this catch up, I come up with the dread.
God.
Yeah, well ain't wet. He better bit in my dick to the crack. Call up my bitch and shake out my neck. Holler my bin in the bitch
Addicted to
relax.
crack, yeah.
She ain't got weight to attach. Notice they might cut their waist as a snack.
So you know how like prior to about I think 1970 when they kind of computerized everything regarding the stock market, they used to have these physical certificates, right? To prove ownership of you having part of a company, stock.
Yeah.
It's a common misconception that the Great Depression was caused by a mass sell-off due to a lack of, confidence in the market. In reality, these certificates to prove ownership, Gunna ate all of them in 1929 due to his insatiable hunger. Just
Well, that's
could not stop
because the
himself.
Dust Bowl. So then the crops weren't growing, so they didn't have enough food to feed Gunna. It makes sense.
He had to turn to whatever he could get his hands on, and it just happened to be these stock certificates.
I see.
No one knew what owned who or who owned what.
Because Gunna ate it all.
Precisely. There was no documentation whatsoever.
Understandable. Very understandable.
So if you look at it in that way, Gunna directly caused the Great Depression.
But then if you look at it from the other lens, Gunna created Franklin Delano Roosevelt to get the United States out of the Great Depression. Then when he bombed Pearl Harbor to get the U.S. into World War II.
That was Gunna too.
Oh, yeah, bro, everything has been Gunna.
Huh.
Well, Gunna didn't specifically bomb Pearl Harbor. He just told the Japanese to do it. And then the Japanese listened because he's Gunna.
He was a samurai too back in the day.
Oh yeah, that's back in his day.
Back, I think, sometime in feudal ancient Japan, he was the fucking man. You did not want to fuck with Gunna the samurai.
Back in the day, Gunna actually fucked Genghis Khan. The
Which is
Genghis
pretty
Khan
amazing.
fucked a lot of people, but Gunna fucked him.
Gunna was like, Genghis Khan was alright, right? Like, he was cool and all.
Yeah, but
Populated the earth and shit. But Gunna was his daddy.
his daddy, yeah.
Who do you think raised him?
Genghis Khan was holding Gunna's pocket, bro. Just know that.
Who do you think mentored him?
Exactly. Gunna. Will Chamberlain, Gunna.
LeBron James, Gunna.
Gunna. I was thinking more Will Chamberlain because he fucked like thousands of women, but
Oh.
LeBron James' basketball skill, Gunna.
No, yeah, everything.
Joe Namath, Gunna.
Obviously, the Jets are not taking his advice anymore.
Who are, I was thinking again of guys that just fuck a lot of women.
Oh, man, that's
Hugh
tough.
Hefner, Gunna.
Well, Gunna gave him the idea for Playboy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he wrote it on a napkin one day and was like, yeah, this shit probably ass.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can
gave
take
to
it. I'm
Hugh.
done. I don't want to do it. You can do it.
He got enough on his plate,
Yeah.
literally and metaphorically.
Next song, 25K Jacket with Lil Baby.
I'm pushing P, that's my favorite alphabet. She let me do
Pushing
it. I
P
put
is
on my
his favorite alphabet.
When your lawyer paid off, you don't have to tell. You be okay, make it to tomorrow.
I have the same sound with the dogs barking on my
When
thing.
niggas acting like
Funny.
they been acting. No, they don't. She ain't tryna let me get it cracked. Go ahead. Mama ain't stressing.
That's nice to hear those strings.
Brought me two blessings, two my best friends.
Yeah,
My whole
that's
name
tough.
off a check on that grand black card. Nigga, on these big weapons. That P on my wrist ain't accepting apologies. Hey, bro, here you go.
That shit was fire.
I was about to say that. I thought that was the worst song in the album so far.
Really.
Yeah.
I fucking love that beat.
I think the beat was good. I just think that was the worst performance by him on a song. And I don't think Lil Baby was that good on that song.
I think they both did their thing.
I think Lil
I don't
Baby
know.
should have had a better flow in the beginning.
I liked it.
I think he had a good flow near the end when they started like going a little bit back to back,
Yeah,
but not really back to back because they just did the 8 and then 8. But
it's close enough.
yeah, but Lil Baby's first verse, I think his flow was a little weak. I think he could have came better.
I gotta say, I like it.
The beat was crazy though, the strings and all that shit.
He had some crazy hi-hat shit going on with the lowered octave.
I didn't even notice that,
It was cool.
but that shit was fucking.
I liked it.
But Lil Baby
It's a
should have
good
done
song.
better. The next song I've heard before because it was a single.
Mm.
It's called Too Easy
Too easy?
with Future.
Nah, it's tough.
You may have heard this before.
Maybe. Probably not. I think I have, but it's okay.
Young Weezy, man, this shit too easy. Different bitch for every season, showing me they cleavage. I take drugs and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. I stick deep inside her throat, it ain't no more breathing.
Bro
If
is
I don't post it, I
so
don't post it,
horny.
it's for a reason.
Well, you know.
Just got my reasons,
No,
got my reasons. I'm booked out the region.
We
Bitch,
get
you
it,
ain't calling
Gunna.
me, I'm free.
He's fucked all the women.
Exactly.
Put on, man, this shit too easy. About that night and double up, but start talking Chinese, but all these niggas in the
No way, I'm anemic.
Bro, Future's gonna be like 60-something years old and still laying down fucking crazy-ass verses, and I'm gonna still love it.
Yeah, no, I don't even. I want to know how Future records because half the shit he says does not rhyme.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I don't know,
Like he
man.
just kind of talks.
But it just sounds so goddamn good.
Yeah, like he doesn't like have a flow really, like.
No, he does. It's just,
But like it's a weird flow
Yeah.
because like he does not have the same flow line to line. It'll be one flow, then the next line's a completely different flow, then the next line is a completely different flow than that line, and they don't really rhyme, but it sounds tough
he's just a
because he got the
fucking-
deep voice.
He's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of
He really, no one could be Future.
No.
No one.
I can't wait for Grandpa Future.
Grandpa Future. What about Future's kids? They start rapping. He's got a ton of them. They're like the
Well,
Jackson 5.
The one with Russell Wilson, definitely not going to start rapping.
Oh yeah, he's like a Jesus kid now.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
Fuck
the other
Russell
ones,
Wilson,
though.
by the way. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
Shout out Kyler Murray.
You get traded to the Giants, that would not be fun.
That would.
But they're an incompetent organization, so
Yeah,
that won't happen.
wouldn't do anything. Actually, the Giants would still go like 5-11.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Most
change
likely.
much, honestly. You see them QB sneak on 3rd and 9 today?
Yes.
It's nice.
Shout out Joe Judge. I love listening to sports radio and just hearing them shit on him. Every day.
I want to look up a compilation of people talking nice about Joe Judge and see how long it is.
There's not. It doesn't exist.
Exactly. Next song is called I Don't Know That Bitch with G Herbo.
Interesting.
He doesn't know that bitch.
I guess not. Who doesn't know that bitch? Because Gunna kind of knows every bitch.
He's pretending like he doesn't know the bitch.
I thought it might have been G Herbo that doesn't know that bitch, and maybe Gunna's gonna introduce him to that bitch.
Could be. We shall see.
Interesting.
I do not know the bitch.
I find it hard to believe Gunna doesn't know somebody.
True, yeah, he knows everyone. Big friend with Einstein back in the day.
Gunna actually made the first atom bomb. He let Einstein take the credit. They just dropped
Gunna.
Cannonballed into fucking Nagasaki. Jesus Christ.
How they hear you love that bitch, you don't know that bitch. Yes, look like money me. Just dance for really rich, I'm in that color name.
Shout out Mr.
She taking a risk, I had that color in. The road was a house in the hill with a custom den. Call G Herbo and Dirty, yo, yeah, Schmucky, yo. Smoke the Scotty and gelato, this ain't dusted though. It's like having set prices on a diamond brick. You get good pussy once and then start cuffing it. I still been in my in a limb, but I put on gun my twin and they color it. It's a pandemic, but I'm running out of rubber band. I know you love that bitch, you don't know that bitch. It's like having set prices on a diamond brick. You get good pussy once and then start cuffing it.
Yeah, no, a little bit more G-Herbo.
I still been in my bag, I'm just on other shit.
I like it. It's not my favorite.
It's just a nice chill beat.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
A little more G Herbo would be cool.
Flooded. Is this talking about when he parted the Red Sea, you think?
This might have been the whole Noah's Ark incident.
Oh, that, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see.
They being better for me, flooded. Ain't got that rich in me, flooded. See like that braces, flooded. Gold diamond chains on the numerous T. All this ice on ski. Shorty on feet with this petty for you. Go like the sea, clarity V. Cold like a polar like a fight. Like I
said, like question mark.
I think this is Danny Amendola.
Wow.
Better for me, flooded. Ain't got that rich Emily, flooded. Cubans and bracelets and necklaces, flooded. Stone in my teeth like that braces, flooded. I spent 250. They being better for me.
These lyrics are so bad.
Flooded.
Oh yeah.
I can tell what he's saying on some of them. Like this one, he said, "Today I'm not icing out no planes." Like plain watches and put planes like that.
Spotify. What you doing, bro?
It's genius.
Is it?
It's linked to Genius. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? Yeah, we have the Genius pulled up, and a lot of the shit just says question marks. Like they can't decipher what Gunna's saying.
But yeah, I could literally tell what he was saying.
Bro, just listen.
First
to
listen,
the
I could
song,
tell what he's
bro.
saying.
Just open your fucking earlobes.
See if this next one's got any.
No, it's been so like there's been so many sprinkled in throughout.
But it's also because the album only came out like a few days ago. But yeah, still, like, you should be able to
listen
tell.
To the fucking
some
song, bro.
Some of them that have been question marks, I actually can't tell what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, but there's some of them.
But there's some that like are obvious. That last song had a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it could just be one of the unfinished songs.
Low effort, man.
That song was... It's there, it's alright.
It was alright, yeah.
These are like the chill songs. Like, you just put them on, in their playlist, they come on, you don't skip them.
Yeah, no, you kind of just vibe while that's going on in the background.
Life of a Sin is the next song with Nechie.
Huh. Like the philosopher that he was close friends with? Nietzsche?
I don't think so. No? I think it's a different one.
Oh, okay. That guy also is dead, so...
Wow.
We know Gunna has resurrection powers. He has
and
used them
he
before.
had a bunch of recording devices back in the day too. Like he had a GoPro with him back in the day.
Yeah.
Like he has all this shit recorded. He just keeps it stashed away.
Yeah.
So he doesn't shout people.
Historical purposes and whatnot, conservation.
Obviously, he's gonna show it to the aliens one day.
He is the aliens.
Life of a Sin.
I talk on play with you pussies, on play. And I know I've been on Adderall, but I'm more focused than ever. Why I said I got a whole catalog and went number one together. I know nothing is forever, but I want this forever. I'm rapping on this acapella, but my stairs and my ass got protected, baby. With this
my ass got protected. That's what he said.
That's not that hard to figure out. What the fuck?
Heard it come and go. We gon' push that open up these doors.
Big business, SNS, ain't nothing less. By the night, believe it. They need to thank God they still breathing. I seen it. These niggas that hard, straight cold. Hang with that boy knowing these straight cold.
No, never mind. I have a new change of opinion on this song. I said it was the worst song in the album. I
Looks like it's the worst song.
Gunna's verse was very important. But that guy's voice was a nice switch up.
change it.
It was nice. It was what it needed. I'm gonna just let it ride because it might go next. Well, Die Alone with Chris Brown and Young Bleu.
It's wild.
It's gonna be a nice singy song because they're both like singy guys.
This is definitely gonna be a fornication dedication. Bang.
Facts. These hi-hats, what the fuck?
J-Peg Mafia type beat.
I don't wanna be alone. No need that like you with me, then just tell me the truth. I don't wanna be alone.
Truth? They couldn't tell truth?
No more second chances. I don't wanna die alone. You can take my soul for ransom. I don't wanna
That's
be
Young Bleu,
alone.
I think.
There's Chris Brown in there, yeah.
Oh, it's Gunna and then Chris Brown. That's because I heard the other voice. It's
Is
you.
you giving up that pussy when I'm not at home? No more second chances. I don't wanna die
Chris Brown on the chorus?
Chris Brown's fucking great. His voice is amazing.
Oh yeah, no. Great guy. Hit maker.
Absolutely. Every time he's on his song, it packs a punch, bro. Emotionally speaking, of course.
His best hit, Rihanna.
100%. It's crazy how his voice just really smacks you in the face
It
as soon as you hear it.
This song was 4.5 minutes.
Didn't feel like it.
Chris Brown killed that.
He really did, bro.
That was a good ass song.
He beat the shit out of that beat.
He really did. He just fucking slapped the fuck out of it.
Just wallop that shit, man.
Literally. Abused that fucking beat. Next song, Missing Me, Gunna.
Gunna invented domestic abuse. Eve had it coming as far as I'm concerned.
God.
Shine like a star, baby. I know you don't believe in me. It's in my heart, baby. So I'm going hard, baby.
I don't like this part.
See, I feel like I can't
But the
breathe.
drums though, shit slaps.
I don't like, no, I like the beginning part. I don't like this part. I feel like the drums make it sound offbeat. Like, I like when he slows it down, but when the drums come in after the first, like, 4, when he slows it down, I feel like that sounds offbeat.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I think it's just because the drums are too hard for him. It's slow singing.
Yeah, now he's kind of just talking over it.
Yeah. That was alright.
Yeah.
I didn't like the chorus at first. I liked the chorus a lot more in the middle.
Definitely. The middle is the best part of that
In the
song.
beginning, it sounded, like just weird. Because he's like talking over, like, a beat that's, like, harder than him just should be talking over.
Yeah.
Like, it was a little weird. Alright, then it's technically the last song, because the last song is just a remix of Too Easy, but with Roddy Ricch.
Oh, God.
So the song's called So Far Ahead, Greater Than Empire.
Well, he knows a lot about empires, considering he's led so many in his life.
And they've all failed, so.
Let's see. Rome, British,
All of Egypt.
all of the Chinese dynasties, the Japanese dynasties.
Don't forget about all of his colonization of Africa when he was with France.
Yes, how could I forget that one? You know, the whole taking over the dinosaurs thing. That was a crazy episode.
And when he's all part of, like, the Ming Dynasty, too, in China. He just
Yeah,
hasn't had a
yeah.
good reputation in history, really.
No. The Mongolian one.
Yeah,
was a
it just
crazy
hasn't
one,
been
too.
good, you know?
They all do collapse, but they had some good years.
Exactly. So,
Alexander the Great.
he's so far
Gunna's
ahead
right-hand man.
for his next empire.
So is he saying he's going to take over?
I don't know, but this song's 5.5 minutes long.
Oh, man, that's a lot.
It's an outro. I think it's 2 songs. I think that works as a slash.
Hopefully.
You know what I mean? Like, it's So Far Ahead / Empire. I think there's going to be a beat switch.
If it's not 2 songs, it's going to be kind of...
Nope, it's
We'll
going to
see.
be amazing. Best
We'll
song
see.
I've ever heard right here. Never heard it before. It's the best song I've ever heard. This is it. This is the fucking one! It better be good. There's this one song that was like an unreleased Gunna song that he made a snippet of that's not on the album. That everyone used on TikTok. I'll play like the snippet for you later.
Weird.
I can see a beat switch. The way the voices are coming in too, I think there's gonna be a beat switch.
Might just be a 2-minute long outro. Nah, he's got to switch it.
she like Dio. And I was broke, but I ain't going back. I think that G.O.D. got all these racks. You call my phone too much at once, ain't gon' never hit back. Hopefully you get that business done, I won't go lay on your stuff in San Diego. One of the ones that keep it real to this day though.
It's flowing on that, man.
Yeah, no, that second half of that song is flowing.
Very nice outro.
That was good outro vibes too.
Definitely. Perfectly encapsulated the outro vibes.
I'm gonna count this as like a bonus song. I'm just gonna play the Roddy Ricch verse.
Yeah. Which song was that? The one with
It's Young Weezy, Young Wanna and Young Weezy, man, this shit too easy.
Oh, okay.
Drink so damn cold, I could.
Beginning.
Different bitch for every season.
I guess it is the
showing me
beginning.
that cleavage. I take drugs and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that pussy on call back so she won't think I need it. I gave my Rolls Royce some wings. Drink so damn cold I could freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gotta tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made 25 million, I said Now all of these hoes fucking me better. Shorty say she like me 'cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto Roddy, this shit way too easy. I put your bitch in CC, Celine Chanel if need be. You niggas really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you niggas silly TD. It's your wanna and your Weezy, man, this shit too easy. Different bitch for every.
That was a good verse.
That's actually a pretty good verse, yeah.
Why couldn't you rap like that on your own
That's
fucking
how
album,
I feel,
dude?
yeah. So that is the album.
I liked it
I liked it.
a lot.
I did indeed like it.
It's very good.
There's some songs near like the middle-ish to end.
I would say
But I
the
was a little
last three
iffy on.
quarters. Yeah.
But
There's like 2 or 3 you could completely just
that
take
beginning
off,
was really
but-
good, and then there's that middle part where he slowed it down.
Yeah.
Some of the songs after he slowed it down, like the first 2 were alright, and then some of the ones after I was like, eh. And then back at the end, you got it back.
I feel pretty much the exact same way. There was a part almost towards the end where it kind of
It was just songs
losing
that-
steam.
Yeah, I felt like could have been cut off.
And then I think the song with Chris Brown brought it like right back, realistically. Like this one could have gone without.
Yeah.
Life of Sin, Flooded could have gone without.
I don't know.
Even the
that
G
bit was
Herbo
tough.
song, yeah, it was alright.
And then
but-
Missing Me, I was like, alright. So
Yeah.
Far Ahead was really good though. So Far Ahead and Empire was really
Definitely,
good.
it was a great outro.
But yeah, the beginning, all the songs, the features are really good.
Yeah, of course.
And there's some
naturally.
really good songs early on too.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good album.
Overall, pretty good.
Gunna did his thing.
Yeah.
You did your thing, sir.
If you go in expecting Gunna, you're gonna be happy.
Damn, this guy got 24 million monthly listeners. That's
Yeah,
a
bro.
lot.
Good for him.
So, scores?
I think it's 7.5.
That's higher than I was going to give it.
Really?
I was going like 6.88.
Really?
Yeah.
See, like if it's a Gunna album, it's a 7.5. If I'm rating it like compared to, like I'm looking at it strictly
Understandably,
as like popular music, and not like
that's
you know
understandable.
what I mean.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with 6.88 though. I
If
think
I was-
Dripper Drown 2 is like peak Gunna, and that's like 8.5.
Yeah. If I'm comparing it to like fucking like actual music and shit, probably like a 6.5. But for a Gunna album, for what it is, he did his thing.
Facts.
I can't knock it.
He did do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was sliding on a lot of these songs.
He was.
His just melodic flows, it's just it, you know?
Yeah, it really depends how you go in.
Yeah, how you're
looking
feeling
into
when
it.
you listen to it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I fucked with it.
Yeah, I did too. It was better than I expected.
Yeah, that was better than I expected. I really didn't have super high expectations for this because I kind of thought Gunna already, you know, a lot of the shit he raps about, like I've heard every single bar that he could possibly say is
Yes.
he's already said before.
Yes, absolutely. He needs to get some new subject material.
Because even in this album, he has a lot of like the same lines, but listening to old songs, like I've listened to old Gunna songs too, and he's just repeating lines from other songs.
That's the thing, though. I don't give a shit about what he talks about because I know exactly.
Yeah,
what
but
he's gonna talk
after a
about.
while, I think.
That's fair though,
Know
because
what I
you've
mean?
listened
Yeah.
to a lot more Gunna
Yeah.
than me, so I get it.
So, it was pretty good though. I liked it.
It was cool. Good project.
I got some songs to add to my playlist. It was solid.
Yeah, there's stuff I'm gonna throw on the shuffle. You know. I'll hear
Exactly,
it and
yeah.
I'll be like, oh,
Put in my playlist that's like 70 hours long now. Shit's
fucking
crazy.
Wild.
So, we got
have, any Gunna facts to throw out towards the
We've
end?
kind of been throwing out Gunna facts this whole time, haven't we?
Yeah, we have any crazy ones to end on?
That Gunna's actually Young Thug's biological father. That one's a little crazy. I don't know if most people know that.
Whose biological father is he not? If you look in the grand scheme of things.
Well, yeah, but like he's like his like direct son. You know?
That explains why Young Thug is just goated.
Yeah.
In every regard.
Yeah, that's one. If you didn't know that.
No, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. But
I've got it confirmed. Yeah.
You got the DNA test?
Yeah. I got it confirmed.
I see.
Yeah. So we got the weekend next.
Yeah, that's heard some things about that.
I've heard that. I haven't heard good things about it.
No.
But we're still gonna listen to it.
Yep.
I haven't really listened to the weekend.
Yeah, me neither.
Ever. So I don't know if this is gonna be a good introduction to him, but we'll see.
Listen to After Hours one time, like super stoned, and I don't remember any of it.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So drop any suggestions you got down below. Don't suggest the new Weekend album because we were listening to it.
We're doing it.
Anything else, you can drop it down there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's been fucking Co.
Troza.
You already know. Gunna fucking eat this album. I think he's about to eat your girl's fucking cheeks, bro. Nom 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 nom.